Welcome back, friends, with more of The Last of Us. This is episode 4. Please hold my hand. Curious episode title. Last time, though, we had one of the best episodes of television I've seen. Absolutely beautiful storytelling, and actually very important to the themes of the game as well. And all of it is going to pay off so beautifully. Frank and Bill definitely beat the outbreak, and it was so nice to see. On to this episode, though, I'm assuming we'll have a tiny bit of a road trip and then the start of Pittsburgh, maybe even meet Sam and Henry. Really hyped to watch it and also to see the reactions of people following the show. So let's dive into this. Full reaction is going to be on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, really helps with the channel, and let's get started. Don't let Joel catch you. Is that a reference to the mirror scene in the second game? Probably not. At least she knew how to take out the magazine and empty the chamber too.
Nice. How does that work?
It's a siphon. It's when liquid travels against gravity because pressure.
You don't know.
I know it works.
He knows it works, it just doesn't know how it works.
Okay.
What are you doing? Joke book!
It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope.
It'll still be stationary.
No pun intended. Volume 2 by Will Livingston.
Oh my god, it's the same
Volume
book.
2. Look.
T-O-O.
2? Like T-O-O? What did the mermaid wear to her math class?
Algebra. An algebra.
An algebra.
That's not in the game.
Algebra. I stayed up all night.
No.
Wondering where the sun went.
No?
And then it dawned on me.
Feel free to wait in the truck.
You can't escape Will Livingston. He'll be back. There's nothing you can do to
Yes.
stop him.
Yes. Yes. Was his no because he didn't want to enjoy the jokes? He didn't want to connect with her and see her as more than cargo? Or were the puns just that bad?
Here, this make you all nostalgic?
This is actually before my time.
Right.
It's a good one though.
Winner though.
This is the song that's playing when they get to
Something
Pittsburgh.
else.
Oh!
It's light on the reading, but it has some interesting pictures.
No. Put that back. That's not for kids.
How do
Ellie,
you even walk around with that thing?
please get rid
Yes.
of
How would you horses? Why are all these pages stuck together?
it.
I'm
Duh.
just fucking with you.
Bye-bye, dude!
Bye-bye, dude!
I think that was our clue into Bill being gay. There were other clues earlier, but that was the main clue back in the game. There's a lot of empty space in America. Is that ravioli? And steak? Did I see steak?
Slow down.
This is slow.
This is slow.
I figure I'll sleep tonight and drive tomorrow all day, all night. Get us to Wyoming by next morning.
So
Wow.
please start a fire. I'm freezing.
Now, why am I going to tell you no?
Because infected will see the smoke.
No.
People.
Frank isn't that smart.
Actually smells kind of good.
Well, that would be Frank's then.
Aw. Bill smells bad.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah,
Why did the Scarecrow get an award?
because he was outstanding in his field.
Yes! Yes!
Dick! Did you read this?
No.
He was
Go to sleep.
outstanding in his field. You're not going to be able to drive all day tomorrow and all night tomorrow if you're just going to stand watch. Is that coffee? I guess Bill would have had some coffee. I guess that'll let you drive for a while. Maybe we should have taken shifts sleeping.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
You don't like coffee? Odds are he'll be near a settlement. Probably close to another city out there. Ain't too many of them in Wyoming.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne?
What's his name?
Whose name?
Your brother.
Tommy.
Younger or older?
Young.
Younger.
Why isn't he with you?
Long story.
Is it longer than 25 hours? Because I think that's what we got.
She's curious little kid. Entertainer.
Tommy's what we used to call a joiner. Dreams of becoming a hero. So he enlists in the army right out of high school. Being in the army didn't make him feel much like a hero.
Right.
Cut to 12 years later, outbreak happens. He convinces me to join a group making their way up to Boston, which I did. Mostly to keep an eye on him, keep him alive. That's where we met Tess. And that whole crew, well, for what it was, it worked.
You survived.
And then Tommy meets Marlene. Wants to save the world. Delusional.
Then what are we on this trip for?
First last I heard, he quit the Fireflies too.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
You keep going for family. That's about it.
I'm not family.
No, you're cargo. But I made a promise to Tess.
And she was family?
like family. You got up pretty early if you want to grab more sleep.
I'm not even tired.
And cut to her asleep. Perfect. Perfect. I'm so glad about the things they kept from the game. Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Stay put.
Honestly, just back on up out of here and go around the city.
Where are we?
Kansas City.
Missouri. Wow. So we skipped over Pittsburgh
How far
entirely.
back do we have to go to get around this?
Screw it.
We're gonna go through it.
What are you doing?
Where the fuck is the highway?
I can't tell from this. I'm all turned around.
Well, don't look at the state map. Look at the
I
inset.
don't know where we are in that either. This is my second day in a fucking car.
Oh boy.
I mean, I think we're heading north.
I think.
Where the fuck is Fedra?
Oh shit. Overrun. Oh
Please help. Put your seatbelt on.
Are we gonna help him?
No.
He ain't even hurt. Oh!
You make it through this. We promise.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you see that hole? You can squeeze through.
Oh man.
They're not gonna hit you. You stay down, you stay low, you stay quiet. Okay.
She like choked a little bit. Say.
Go!
Oh man. Nice.
You motherfucker!
Here are the ones who attacked. Oh shh. Ellie. The knife or the gun? He told you to stay in there. Oh shit. If you're gonna shoot. Oh man. Joel.
Mom isn't far. If you can get me to her.
Joel, finish him. Saved his life though.
You can have it. It's a good knife.
Thank you. Bam.
Please, no, please. Please.
Oh man.
Don't do what I asked you. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. No, we can just stop. We can just
Aw. That wasn't a shot. He finished him with his own knife. Save bullets.
What else do you want me to say?
I don't know, the truth?
Kathleen.
The
Oh, hey.
Bergquists. Henry Burrell.
Sam Burrell. They were traveling in a group and they split up.
You know where Henry is.
She could tell based on his
Well,
reaction.
I wonder if this is the cell where my brother was beaten to death.
No, you were wronged. And I'm sorry. It has to stop.
It has to stop now, you mean? Now that you're in the cell.
Ooh.
But before, people dying was okay. When you were safe and protected and ratting on your neighbors to Fedra.
They put a gun to my head.
Oh.
Here.
I never told them anything about your brother.
But Henry did.
Oh.
And we know that he's still in the city. And I think that you
Wow.
know that too.
Changing up the story a little bit, but
You think I won't do it?
I'm your doctor.
doctor seems like a good skill to have. Don't want to be killing him. What now?
Who did this?
We think it was outsiders.
Tommy!
Found a truck loaded.
Tommy's
It's not a
voice
Fedra
actor.
vehicle, but they were heavily supplied.
Shit.
Will he live? What if I had a doctor?
There's no chance.
I don't think we actually know anybody who has a name in the game in this area where you find
it.
Henry. Oh man. Whoa, they're just breaking down doors. Oh,
Are you okay?
I'm all right.
Didn't get much sleep.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
I don't think he's had someone ask him if he's alright for a while, it feels like.
You shouldn't have had to. You know,
Well, you're glad I did, right?
I know what it's like. First time that you hurt someone like that. If you,
Oh, Joel.
well,
It's so hard for him.
I'm not good at this.
Yeah, you really aren't.
And it was my fault. You shouldn't have had to.
Oh.
And I'm sorry.
Wow.
It wasn't my first time.
It's the kind of world we live in now. Oh, it gets so much better because he entrusts it to her.
Show me your grip. Finger off the trigger.
Good.
Left hand squeezes down on the right. Got it?
Oh.
There you go. Look it.
Aw. I don't know if I liked it better with the rifle though. But it'd be too ridiculous to have her shoot the rifle like that.
Uh-uh. You put it in your pack.
Emergencies only.
You shoot your damn ass off.
Get her a holster. In the bag, he said. What he says, go. No trucks?
We'll get through this.
I know.
She knows. An old hiding spot? They're not here anymore. Two brothers flying away together. Or flying as heroes. Oh. The fungus?
Fuck!
Is that what that is? Are you kidding me?
When do we tell the others?
Holy shit.
Not yet. Let's just handle
Oh, man.
what we have to handle. We can deal with this after.
Kathleen.
After. Seal off the building for now. Okay?
Holy shit.
Worried you'd be without me, huh?
By now, Wyoming.
Yeah. Walked into that one. We're going up 42 flights.
Upstairs. Fun.
Not all the way.
How far?
As far as I can make it.
You can't make it to 45? Guess he's an older fella. 50s. What if she can't make it as far as you? Nah, you got old man needs.
Hey, you know that guy who said he was hurt? How did you know it was an ambush?
Been on both sides.
I've been on both sides.
33 floors, that's good.
He's out of breath.
It's gonna have to be.
Come on.
Give me a minute.
Get up, you lazy ass.
56 years old, you little shit.
56. Oh. Smart.
Oh, I get it. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you're gonna hear it?
Of course I'll hear it. That's the damn point.
Okay.
I got a serious question for you, Joel.
Hey, when we were talking about hurting people, what did you mean it wasn't your first time?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did she have to do the... Oh, man. I don't want to ruin it.
You don't have to.
So I won't.
It isn't fair. Your age. Having to deal with all of this.
So it gets easier when you get older?
No.
Not really.
The reason I asked whether you'd hear the glass or not is because I've noticed you don't hear too well from your right side.
Oh.
Is it because you were shot there?
Probably more from shooting. So if you want to keep your hearing, you stick to that knife.
Doesn't hear well from his right ear.
Did you know diarrhea is hereditary?
Oh my god!
What?
It runs in your genes. Is he smiling? No, he's not. Jesus. Oh my god.
That is so goddamn stupid.
Laugh,
I
motherfucker.
didn't laugh.
Yes, you did.
Jesus, I'm losing it.
You're losing it big time.
Yes. Aww.
Joel!
Oh shit. Well, fuck. Hi, Henry and Sam. How'd they get past the glass?
Joel secretly loves Ellie's humor and her jokes. And her
Secretly.
puns. He pretends he doesn't, but he does.
I think that means a lot to Ellie that he does actually find her funny. I don't think she ever worries about annoying him. She kind of loves it.
Feel free to wait in the truck.
Kathleen is a tough woman. She's a very principled woman, but she definitely has a dark side.
You don't say.
When there is a dramatic shift in power from a repressive regime being overthrown by a revolutionary force, history is full of examples where the revolutionary force is just as bad as what was there before.
Right.
I love humanizing villains. And so much of The Last of Us is about people that have to make choices.
Yes.
And whether they're heroes or villains really depends on your perspective.
All right, another powerful and wonderful episode. It started with Ellie looking at herself in the mirror, holding that gun and kind of like posing, imagining herself as this violent being, and she wants to be strong in this world, and we know that in many ways already that she is, but then having her pull the gun and actually shoot somebody, it was completely different, and it wasn't something she was fully prepared for, even though she said she did it in the past. I have theories. I'm sure everybody who's played the game has theories about who she has shot before, and it's gonna hurt to find out, I'm sure. We got some of the most iconic Ellie moments in this episode, though. Like, we missed out on the upside down Joel last time, no Savage Starlight this time, but I'm so glad the joke with the porno mag was in there, where all the pages are stuck together. Bye-bye, dude. And yeah, it's so interesting seeing different deliveries of the same lines that are present in the games. And I don't know, Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey are like big time actors, but Ashley Johnson and Troy Baker are definitely not slouches either. They're the voice actors for the original game, and I wish everybody can experience both. That is my wish for everybody. And yeah, the joke book, no pun intended, volume 2 by Will Livingston. He actually knew Joel actually knew the outstanding in his field one, and it's a nice change to have Joel actually enjoy the jokes, though of course he pretends not to for a while. I mean, at first he doesn't want to connect with this girl. He's still trying to see her as just cargo, but it's so clear to us that he sees her as a little girl that he needs to protect. And I mean, it was apparent in the first Fedra guard that he killed. He flashed back to Sarah, and then he looked back almost guilty, feeling like, I just committed a lot of violence in front of this little girl. And it was apparent in the way he's so vigilant about protecting Ellie. Like, she asks if no one will really find them in the woods, and he just gets up and keeps watch the entire night, has to drink coffee in the morning. It might be actually why he gets caught off guard by the guy Ellie eventually has to shoot. And it's also very apparent that Joel sees Ellie as a little girl in the way he feels guilty about having her commit violence, or her having to commit violence. And it's an interesting choice there to have her do that at that moment. And I don't want to talk too much about the changes from the game, since there are people who haven't played that, but the changes are interesting, and it's like I can see the threads that Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin are pulling. It's super fun. Also, side note, I'm so happy that Neil Druckmann is getting a big spotlight for his work co-creating The Last of Us. A bit of a shame that Bruce Straley isn't getting that same recognition, but he left Naughty Dog a while ago. But yeah, getting to hear a little bit more about Tommy and how he's a joiner, he wanted to be a hero, and he was deeply disillusioned by what he had to do in the military. Joel agrees as well, talking about tanks and helicopters being used to fight the wrong people. And then Tommy eventually joined the Fireflies and eventually quit that as well, just like Tommy. And I always loved the scene where Joel realizes that the guy isn't even hurt because he's been on both sides of it. And so we've had hints in the past, but we now know for sure that he's got a dark past. And when things get rough, you see a lot more shades of gray in many, many people. And this story, it's in the context of a fungal apocalypse, but the story is actually about people and how far they're willing to go, what they're willing to do for love. And heck, we actually didn't even get any infected in this episode, right? Oh, but we did see the ground swelling and shaking from what I assume is fungus just growing underneath and waving, turning into waves underneath the city. Jeez. With that much fungus around, there could be a lot of infected around as well, or there will be soon. So looking forward to that. Interesting to see some new characters as well. Kathleen and Perry, I believe were their names. Kathleen played by Melanie. Not sure I've seen her in before, but I remember liking her. And then Perry, played by Jeffrey Pierce, the original voice for Tommy. Nice to see he has a role in this. But yeah, giving a face, a story, and a motivation to a previously faceless rebel force that was successful, showing the humanity and the monstrosity that just continues to reinforce the themes of this story. And I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, gonna loop back around to Joel and Ellie. I think what Ellie winds up doing in the game when getting trusted with a gun is a little too much violence for a TV show like this. But it was really cool to see Joel teach her how to really hold a gun anyway. Like, she smiles seeing that he can't take it away from her. And yeah, really like the stair climbing scene, and then the frickin' we almost ended the episode on one of my favorite puns from the stupid frickin' joke book. Did you know that diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes. Definitely saved one of the best ones for the end of the episode. And Joel, he freaking laughs. Like, he laughs. I don't blame him. It's hilarious. But it's the first time we've seen him laugh since he was with Sarah. And in that flashback, we saw that he loved teasing his daughter. He was smiley and jokey even. And that's starting to resurface in a very small way with Ellie. But yeah, he took all the precautions he could with all the glass by their beds. But Henry and I guess I shouldn't spoil that they're Henry and Sam, but I already said it. Yeah, Henry and Sam found them, but also were able to get past the glass without waking them up. And yeah, this Henry's story is very different. There's a part of they were originally part of the Kansas City operation. Small side note to people who don't live in the U.S. or aren't aware of U.S. geography, Kansas City is in Missouri, not in Kansas. But yeah, Henry has ties there, personal ties to all these people. So very curious what that's about, and looking forward to watching more in the next episode. But yeah, thanks for watching. Full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. I'll see you all soon with more. Bye, friends.